Yo, Spawn, not shiny, man. Yeah. Yo, who's that? Differently she looks. God spent his time on you good. Not a hot prospect. For a hot sec, I thought they leave you alone, but they won't. I'm similar to you, even though you're a lady, grown differently. So isn't she wonderful? I made it 3 parts. When I saw that you died, it broke my heart. Time to start sharing from my heart, you depart. And then I lose hope in the world. Shining stars only bright because you say it is. I never understood why some people die as kids. It makes me hate God. Let me start again. Whole point of life is to live, keep going. Would you make a snowman if it kept snowing? I put the carrot on his nose to finish it off. I spent an hour napping off, I'm still on the job. Look, you can find your purpose, but is it worth it when you're gonna die anyway? It hurts. Granny said and mommy said always go to church, but God never listens, he's too busy. You heard the footsteps thinking Willie. Bull day, pull the trigger, call your life a day. We die anyway, where the hopes and dreams are crushed down. Out of luck now, when I hear the story, think it's fake. Pinch myself and wide awake. We're all only given little days to play. Let me come again. One sec, let me gather my thoughts. Yo, you used to write poems just like me. You was an outcast, kinda just like me. So your story hit me like a ton of bricks. Can't wrap my head around it. I ain't getting time to think, just a kid. To think they stayed away from you. You didn't look like them. When you're different, they just give you the stares. Sometimes they won't even acknowledge that you're there, but the earth knows, you know. They can find a rose where the dirt grows. To think they'll laugh when they wanna do some harm. Just stay safe. I tell my unborn daughter and my son, cause there's people battling jinns. They don't have it to bring. Nothing's in the king. Died the same year I was born. No shit, the family is torn. Kind of story that moves you. Very unusual. It wasn't just you. More casualties passed. I'm still not there. Let me try one more time. Your world broke down on the 20th, the 5th of the year. Where the bodies go when they disappear. I don't know why it touched me that you were never here. Like I said, others died the same way that you did. To say I'm stupid, an understatement. There's more that I don't know than I do. I think my life's bad, then I look at you, what you went through. I can be cute, just give me 6 months. Had nothing to do with the revenge that they were seeking. We abused the meaning of being free. What's the point if we're gonna victimize ourselves? Thoughts become things. Now you fell. You spent some time reading, realize who'd have thought your story would touch me in the night. When I wake up frightened in my room, the neighbors probably heard me screaming in anxiety. The perfect team. I often wondered whether those that listen know it's real. The things I go through, I tried to rhyme in time. It's not a lie. Dealing with panic attacks at the same time, being broke, balancing act. Back to the lab, that's fire out of bunch. And my whole life never been to functions. I can't function what they mean when they say live it in abundance. When we die, we're not able to take 100s. Why do I think like this? I gotta be mad. I should have been in a trap with my type, the rats. What were your last thoughts? You were shot in the back. What did your mom think? You used to be on the back. Time flies. I spent time in my room, 4 walls, the same time you spent in the library hall. Love reading and writing, and I was up thinking and crying. We all have our ways to get through life. What advice would I have given you? Lots ignore what they have to say. The bullying will stop in a moment. I came back from church and was by myself. Jay Dilla in my ears, nearly killed myself. It was slipping instrumental. That shows you that music is mental and spiritual. Read like a road sign. I was young but thinking about old times. And then I played the original Bernard Wright. Just chilling out. He died. He was hit by a car. I was hit by a car too. I remember little blue lights in a dark room. My teeth coming out, bleeding profusely. It weren't crazy, it isn't a movie, but I could have died, well, more times than that time. Please ask me how I'm doing. I'm really fine. My earth gave you the bad luck of the draw. Can't breathe through your nose, can't run, so you won't, cause you can't. I reckon you would have gone fast. Little girls love Halloween, it scares me, it makes me teary and wary. Stayed inside every 31st, I won't say nothing like a dirty word. I get to work, cause I have the chance to hustle, change my fate if I'm ever hungry. Fix me another play, and if I don't like this girl, I'll find another day. What we take for granted and thinking it's harmless. Every time I walk outside, I am a target for someone who's lost their whole meaning to life. The most dangerous people don't care if they die. How am I gonna look my daughter right in the eyes and tell her she can get anything she wants in this life? I'd be a bad dad, let her do what she wants. I'm more a standoffish kind of guy. Never felt love, it's lost on account of looking back. I cried when a kid wanted a hug. I should ask for hugs too, but when I did, you said no. So I booked therapy that day, never told you the story. You think I'm going mad? Fast forward a couple years, flowers to your gaff. You made me play the long game, I can't wait. Sometimes I don't have anything to say. You mistake it for shyness, you're right. It's other things too. I think my life is better with you. I wanna be loved, can't say that I'm a man, a stereotypical man who's possessive in a wrong way and burnt out after a long day. I just need a touch, physical touch, my language of love. Shout out to the doves for being clean. I heard you didn't know many people, you were fairly new. I would've stared at you for having a nice soul. I wish I was younger. They merged your funeral with dance so you could have a proper send-off, no empty seats. Only if I knew you then I would grieve in my house and quiet under sheets. Never did funerals, I make up an excuse what I look like crying in front of you when I'm supposed to be strong. I'd rather pretend that I'm strong. Someone that I know from school jumped in front of a train, no coverage on the news that day. Don't wanna know about the other two. One that belt did it, my tears thickened just from knowing you must have struggled. Didn't get yourself in trouble, you were a good kid. My heart is small now, even though it looks big. David told me he's struggling to express himself. I'm thinking that he's having problems at school. He won't look me in the eyes, but I know it's hard for him. I just told him that I'm here for you. You wanna talk about it? What else could I say? When I was his age, 1-4, I was done for. A tree I would have run towards. Hope you find your feet and don't turn into trouble. I'ma ask AI what I should tell you. Pinch myself, it isn't a prank. When I had a shank, they could have stabbed me with their shank. There's not one in the world I'd be scared to use, man. That day I saw black was a true sign. I can't control my emotions like I thought I could. Why leave at the first sign of stress? A year below me, you hurt yourself successful. I didn't even wanna know how you died, but yeah, life's not fair. I got a bad hand, but playing the cards I'm dealt, I'm fucked, I'm less vocal. They say I'm antisocial, but see, that's what's in right now. It's not fun for me. No one invites me out, they wouldn't know I don't go. I wanna go, but I'd find an excuse. Which one comforts more? Is it a lie or the truth? Well, if it's the truth making me happy, I would take that. That sets the bar low. Ignorance is bliss, anxiety meant that I couldn't leave my house, pacing up and down in the kitchen, heavy breathing. Where's God? Let me see him, I'm fuming. Hopefully there's some room where he's moving. I visit my aunties every crimbo. One day they're gonna die, the reality of life. I never speak when they speak, I just listen. I love women, wanna move to the countryside, look for peace. Teeth.